Greetings everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the ongoing adventures of Telemar the Loremaster as he continues throughout the epic storyline in Lord of the Rings Online, venturing here in Middle-earth. Today we are about to embark on Book 3, not Chapter 3, Book 3, Chapter 5 of the Council of the North. We have been following along in this story arc for the past few episodes. We're going to be continuing onwards today with the latest chapter. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get updates for when I go live with new videos or any sort of new video that's not live. We do lots of different things on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and follow along. In the meantime, let's get right to it. To the south of Esseldin there stands a small refuge of the Elves. Many long years have the Elves dwelt there. However, in recent days most of the Elves left the Glade. What is worse, I have heard that those few that remained were slain by the stone trolls from the north. It is an irony that Gildor Inglorion, an elf lord of Rivendell, was coming to give word of the enemy's movements, but arrived too late to save those who remained. He should be called to the council, but I fear that he will be too consumed by the desire to protect both the Glade and his people from their rage. It will be your task to go to Lyn Gileath and convince Gildor to come to the council. So that's what we're about to embark upon, is we're going to be heading down to Lyn Gileath to convince Gildor Inglorion to join the Council of the North to help us deal with a threat from Angmar. Alright, let's head out of here and move south. Alright. Chapter 3. I keep saying Chapter 3. It's Book 3, Chapter 5. A Call to Elves. I'm not going to ride the horse this time because I can cut down south a lot quicker than the horse will because the horse is going to follow the road, so. We're going to be going straight down as the flow cries. As the flow cries? Straight down as the crow flies, ladies and gentlemen. It's been one of those types of Saturdays. You know, I think I might turn the... I think it's in the UI. No, it's not. It's in the input. Camera aligns to slopes. Yeah, we'll turn that back on for the meantime. It was driving me nuts the other day because I was doing some maneuvering and it was getting in my way. But it does look good when you're running through the hills. Leave me alone, spiders. Ooh, heavy you, I will take it. I'm up to almost 200, I'm getting there. It's tailoring, I'll be saving that for my brother. Alright, looks like Gildor's in this building of Tham Gileath. Gildor Inglorion.
How can I be of service?
Greetings. I wish I could extend to you a warmer welcome, but these are dark times for the Elves. The shadow of the enemy has grown long, longer than perhaps any had thought, and the Elves of Lyn Gileath have paid the price for our complacency.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
This Council of Esseldin. I wish that I could simply commit to such an endeavor, but it is not so simple. Many of my people are nearly overcome with grief and anger at what happened here, and yet the threats against Lyn Gileath are not yet dealt with. Our scouts tell me that the orcs in Nan Wathrin are planning to move against us soon. The scouts say that these orcs are being led by a great Uruk of Angmar named Drukord, who camps in the deepest parts of Nan Rathan. Wathran. Perhaps if this Uruk was slain, Lyn Gileath could be protected enough for me to come to your council. It is a heavy burden, but I would task you with this if you would remain of stout heart. The Uruk is a mighty foe, and so you should not attempt to confront him on your own. If you must, then use the strength of this elf stone to find the strength to prevail from deep within. So they do still have the elf stones, because the other one gave me an inspiration buff automatically. But this one, it just gives it to you. Okay. As I remember, these have like a cooldown on them or something. We'll see. Alright. From here, it's raining. Ew. Okay, we need to run south-ish. Now, back in the day, you had to do these with a fellowship, but of course, these days, the game being what it is, you can use this inspiration buff to go do it on your own. We did these as a group, I want to say 2 years ago, with the Saga Leucemia gaming community. Ah, I got knocked off. No! My pet's not up. Group's done. But yeah, we played for a good 6 months with our group, and we got all the way through Moria. We all started from scratch. We did Shadows of Angmar and Moria before we wrapped it up. And then my brother and I continued up through Mirkwood, all the way to Isengard before he called it quits. And then I have since continued with my main character, Renfail, all the way through Isengard, and I'm now into the Rohan expansion. I'm level 83, I think. 82 or 83. I may be playing that again. That character, I've played him once or twice here on YouTube, but I often play him on my own, because that's kind of the thing that I do for myself. I don't need to publicly game every single thing I do, although I do show a lot of the things that I play. Alright, we maybe wanted to use... it doesn't look like we can yet. I remember we have to go up somewhere in here. Like up a ramp or something. It should prompt us when we need to use the inspiration buff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up here. Yep, this looks like a good place to drop on the Elfstone's power. Alright. Inspiration buff is on. How long does it last for? 15 minutes. Excuse me. Should be more than enough time. Higropor. think we go over up into there. Alright, he should be up in here somewhere. I think I see him up there. Yep, he's right there. Inspiration buff for the win. Alright. He's been taken care of, and now we can ride back. Now if we hurry, I wonder if we can beat the respawn out. Beating the respawn out is always a fun thing. Yeah. If I don't get turned around by tabbing out. And even if we don't, we're going to try to train out if we get mobs. Oop. It's out this way. Yeah, the first one's up, but other than that, we're good to go. Up and over the pass. Out we go. You brawlers can leave me alone. You don't want anything to do with me. Alright, Gildor. You better have good news for me, buddy. You've done it! We heard the wails of the orcs from here. You have seen to the safety of Lingilia, Telemar, and for that you have my thanks.
Mind my words,
With the
traveler.
Uruk Druktord slain, the threat of the orcs is lessened, and I am free to come to the Council of Esseldine. You should bring word to Halbarad that we shall attend him, and that we will soon arrive. Your brave deeds may yet prove a strong foundation for our defense. Alright. back to Halbarad we go. I don't think there's a master pole. I've been making him fishing poles for his fishing, so. I do wish I could transfer my ranger to this server, but can't. He's on Landrable, and you cannot transfer to this server from there. Not a problem, though. Alright. The message you bear is joyous. Twice over. The Urek Drukdor is dead, and the elves have agreed to come to the council. You have done very well, for the might of the elves shall improve our lot all the more. You have my thanks for this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an end to Book 3, Chapter 5 in the epic storyline series that I am working on here for Lord of the Rings Online with Telemar the Loremaster, my alt character. If you enjoy the series, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get updates when I've got new videos available or when I go live for the various streaming sessions that I do with all my different projects. For those of you who are tuning in live and watching this, we're going to be continue on to the next episode. But for those of you who are watching this in the individual episode format, stick around. Make sure you tune into the next episode because we will be continuing the adventures in the next episode.